After 4 days at sea, we have arrived to the BAJA Peninsula. It's mind-blowing how different the Baja is to mainland Mexico. We have been transported from palm trees to desert and crystal clear waters. As we wake up in Los Muertos, a remote anchorage north of Cabo, we are welcomed by humpbacks.
What are?
Whales.
Whales! Off Jackdaw's bow! Wow.
I'm Kate, and this is my husband Mick, our kids, Thomas and Bentley. 5 years ago, we had this crazy idea to travel the world with our kids, and never did we imagine our mode of transportation would be a sailboat. These are my parents. It's been their lifelong dream to sail across oceans, and so together, a dream was born. Come along with us as we learn, laugh,
I play with boats.
and explore. And hey, don't forget to hit subscribe.
I just can't stop singing. Oh, how baby I love
Yeah.
Holy cow. This place, it just feels like it's screaming, "Welcome to the Sea of Cortez." It's really funny how excited I am to be back to the desert, because I was really excited to leave the desert a few months ago and get to tropical palm trees. But I think it's just really exciting how different mainland Mexico is to Baja. And when you arrive and it's so different, it just feels so exciting.
It's a lot more picturesque.
But we said that when we went the other way. I
Did
think
we?
you just get used to what you are in, and then when there's like a really dramatic change, it just feels so exciting. The water is like a really beautiful turquoise, and you can see the bottom. We're in like 30 feet of water, and we can see the ocean floor. So we are in the remote bay, Bahia, Los Muertos, and we had heard that there's a restaurant with a pool that welcomes cruisers, and you come hang out and swim and eat. This place is unreal.
Yeah, this doesn't belong here.
I think the kids are going up to see the train tracks that run the perimeter of the inside of the restaurant, and there's outdoor seating and a pool. We haven't seen the menu yet. We're hoping it's not too expensive, because it would be very nice staying out here. Pretty
Really,
freaking
look
cool.
at that old train. It has a fan as its motor. This is cooler than anything I've seen in my life.
This is crazy!
Yeah. She just came and got drink orders, but I didn't order anything for her, so I was just waiting for her.
Okay.
You and me stuck on the ocean now. Nothing but waves and they're spilling in. I wanna dry up, but you just
We're
keep
showered.
going.
Yeah, we are. Super clean, salty clean.
We've been in Muertos for 2 nights,
Mm-hmm.
and we're leaving.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Tonight.
wind looks super tricky the next few days. It's really swirling around a lot. And we just checked the update a couple hours ago, and it looks actually perfect through the night. It's like 10 hours. So we're just going to go for it.
Leave at sunset and arrive at sunrise.
Yeah, we'll just have have small sails up, just take her easy through the night, keep it nice and chill. Just go slow. And
everything else we were seeing would be like motor on and wind straight on the nose, like a little bit of wind straight on the nose. And after, yeah, we just don't know what the sea state will be like because we're kind of sneaking our way through some narrow.
Yeah, there's an island right
off,
so there's kind of like a channel that we're hoping it doesn't funnel through too much. And it's been quite windy, I'd say 15 knots for the last 3 or 4 hours, so hopefully the sea isn't too bad.
And then we have to go around another point. It's not a cape, it's just a point.
No, it's just a point.
Into a bay. And then we'll be really close to La Paz,
Yeah,
but we're
really
stopping at well, there's a couple anchorages, so I won't say which one we're planning to go to because who knows where we'll end up. Good morning! It is currently 3 a.m. We're actually hove to right now because the weather just didn't do what it was expected. The plan was, and based off of the weather forecast, we were going to sail up the coast. The wind was supposed to pick up around 10 p.m. and then die off around now. So we were going to sail up the coast, the wind would die off, we'd round the point when there was less wind, and all would be merry. But the wind came much later than forecast. It was forecast to start at 10 and it didn't start until 1:30, which was fine. But we were going like 7 knots with 2 reefs in the main and just our staysail up. We're flying and we were gonna get to the point too early, and that would have meant we would have rounded the point while this little system's blowing over us. So we made the decision to heave to. The reason we chose to do that is so that this system blows over us in the next couple hours, and by then we will slowly have made it to the point. The wind will hopefully die down and we can round it and all will be merry.
Right now we have a bunch of land protecting us from the waves getting too big.
We have to kind of thread the needle through a lot of obstructions around the point. And doing that in high winds is kind of sketchy and in the dark. A little 3 a.m. reading session. Yeah. Are you guys okay?
Yeah.
Just can't sleep. It was too noisy.
Yeah. I woke up like twice in the night.
Twice, yeah. So much for our plan of go to sleep and you'll wake up in a new place. Didn't quite happen. This is where we are, and this is where we're going, and this is where we're gonna anchor in the morning. But you can see there's an island here, and this is the point that we need to round. And then these blobs are rocks. So you can see just how tight it is to get through there. And the wind is coming from the west, so we would be beating straight into it as we come around this point. So like Mick said, the wind waves, we'd be pounding into those too, and it just would not be comfortable. Very unexpected weather.
It's been a few hours, hasn't it?
Well, we've gone way past where we need to be.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna turn around?
Yeah. Seas are getting much bigger than we'd like. And there's land like 4 miles that way. We're gonna try and turn back around and start heading south. Pretty island, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey Kate,
Yeah.
preparing to tack.
Oh yeah, I'm ready. There we go. This is happening. Come on. Woo! Let her go. Let her go, babe. Now what?
Now I think we should be able to sail there.
anchorage on Espiritu Island.
Espiritu Santo, yeah.
Whatever the island. So the island that we were trying to cut between the island and the point, now we're just going to go to that island and see if there's any protection in a little anchorage there. So we don't have to worry about weaving our way through that sketchy part. Alright, well the decision's been made. We came further south. We were basically right at the channel where we would go through to get into the La Paz Bay side of things, and the sea state's still messy. We're not comfortable scooting through there when it's like this. So we're heading to the little anchorage. There's 2 other boats there sitting out the weather too. Hopefully there's room for us.
By this stage the wind had calmed down to 25 knots, but it was on the nose, so we decided to motor sail the rest of the way. Now about, only like 40 minutes away from our anchorage. I'm talking to the camera, Kate, but you can listen in too. Appreciate your response there. I don't know if the sea state's calm. The boat is just got water flowing down it. Lovely port and starboard rivers. There's 3 boats in here. It's meant to be the biggest beach on the island. There's meant to be a fair bit of room. Autopilot's working his magic. I don't want to be back there.
Crazy how different it is over here, hey? It's really crazy. Or like desert, white sandy beaches, sand dunes, cactuses, cacti, and such clear water.
It's really nice.
It's a little cooler right now, but we're enjoying it because we know how hot it's gonna get.
Yeah.
So this side is just more extreme. Colder in the winter, hotter in the summer.
Breeze is nice today. Check that out.
Oh.
Oh.
Different than anything we've ever seen. It's absolutely spectacular.
Broken from the start, I am nothing more than roses at the side of a busy road. How I'm crawling for a worthy goal.
Good morning. It's a very, very, very windy morning.
Again.
It's crazy here. So these are the Coromuel winds that happen in the spring, winter, spring, early spring?
Yeah, I think so. Well, it says it right there. Every night from early spring to late summer.
Oh, spring, summer.
Oh, that's quite a while. That's more than we thought.
Okay, so these, I guess it's just starting now.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's what we got caught in, and they do show up on the forecast, on the wind forecast, but what we're noticing is, at least right now, they're way stronger than what they forecast.
It's like 10 to 15 knots stronger than what they forecast, and that's a lot.
Yeah, so everyone is talking about these winds right now. Like when we have our VHF radio on, everybody's like, "Whoa, what's going on with these winds?"
Yeah, where can we duck for cover?
So that makes us feel a little better that we weren't the only ones caught off guard by just how strong they are. We are hoping to leave today from this cute little anchorage we're in and head to, this is called the Bonanza.
Yeah,
anchorage.
Bonanza Anchorage.
Playa Bonanza. Anyway, we're hoping to leave Bonanza today and head to La Paz. But the wind started up early this morning. Just after midnight, maybe.
It's almost as strong as it's been now, and it's switched around to the south, which puts more sea in us, and the waves are kicking up a bit. Still nothing bad, but...
So, because we have a very narrow channel to go through that we talked a lot about the other night, between the mainland and Espiritu Santo is a very narrow channel that we need to get through, and the currents can really pick up through there, and the winds, the sea state and everything. Anyway, we're not sure we're going to be able to make it today. But we're really hopeful. We'd like to go today.
Finally leaving Bonanza Anchorage on Espiritu Santo. The wind has like really died. I feel like there was more wind when we were at the protective anchorage than we have right now, do you think?
I don't know, yeah. Maybe it was just... Yeah, I don't know.
It's just really dropped off anyway. I think We're going to put some more sail up. We set off pretty conservatively. At this speed we're going to get there quite late, so I think we need to get a hurry on to be there before dark. And yeah, it's lovely out here. This is what I was expecting to be going through, eh? We're an hour and a half away from La Paz, and much to the dismay of the captain, there's no sailing today, there's no wind.
Well, we motor sailed in the beginning.
We did.
Like an hour or so.
But the wind has just completely changed direction now, it's behind us. And it's freaking hot. I haven't been this hot. Like, I can smell the canvas, like...
The thermometer inside the boat says 35.
I find that hard to believe, but it's still hot.
It's in the sun. It's
Yeah.
on a window in the sun, so it's probably not quite that hot. But in the sun, it might be.
Yeah.
What's happening? What's happening?
Just getting ready to go into La Paz. I don't know where we're meant to dinghy.
Yeah, we have no idea. We're not really doing anything exciting today, but scoping it out. That's the plan. It's great here. It's massive, huge city, and then so many marinas, all really close together, and tons. I just duck out of the wind. Tons of anchorage space and tons of boats anchored. So it's great. Our plan really is to just provision here, take a day or two to provision, and then head back out. So we'll probably see you next back out at the islands. Back to adventuring in just a few short days, so we will see you then.